Man naturally does not have many abilities. There are much stronger, faster and more dangerous animals. But man has a unique ability to develop other abilities. We wanted to move faster, so we developed a vehicle. We wanted to lift way heavier burdens, so we built a crane. We wanted to fly, so we invented the aircrafts. But when it comes to our presentation, we're talking about a special invention. We needed 190,000 years to learn how to operate with energy, convert the speed into the force, one way of moving into another, and use the gravity against itself. Although the example was all around us, not before mere 190,000 years after the creation of the mankind did someone recognize and reproduce the principle and use the wheel practically. What's left is to find a proper brainiac. These are too obsessed with hunting. This is not the way of inventing anything. Mammoth barbecue. Oh, there he is. The man who moved us to the 100th floor. The man who sent us to the moon. The one we should be grateful to for having the Imagine Cup. And he's ready to enter the pages of history together with his invention. The ingenuity of the wheel doesn't reflect merely in converting the rotational moving into the translational, because once we learned how to manipulate with the energy, we had it enough even for the other ingenious achievements, both social and political ones as well. For example, the contemporary governmental principles and democracy in ancient Greece had outbroken, while the culture had been spreading, thanks to the wheel. We discovered some new worlds, inhabited and built them with the help of the wheel. And once they were discovered, we used them to travel to another worlds, states and cultures, to meet and get to know another people all around the globe. The wooden one, or perhaps the one made of stone, the ragged one or the one with tire, free or motorized, each era had its own wheel, and each of them solved its own issues using this invention. And that's why we need a wheel of our own. We need to reinvent the wheel, but literally. And perhaps we already have. The wheel. Using the principle of perpetual rotation and moving, we cherish the continuous translation and moving, along with the preservation of the energy needed to cope with the friction. Recycling. Following the principle of the circulation of the matter in a closed system, reuse the used substances, preserving the energy needed for processing the raw material. We won't go any further than this, because our job of an artist is to provide the inspiration for the wiser and the better than ourselves. If our task was solving problems, we probably wouldn't compete under the digital media category. We set the idea, and now other categories take their turn.